on the Throttle is brought to you by Sport Bike Wrench. Performance parts, professional advice.
OTT, baby. All right, Aaron Yates. It was another Rain America is my favorite phrase for Road America. I don't know where the roads are, but I know where all the rain is.
Yeah, it sure has been like that last few years, hasn't it?
Racing in the rain, what do you change up? We hear there's different setups and this, that, and the other thing, like you soften it up or something.
Yeah, you know, you make lots of changes to the bike. It just depends on how wet it is, you know, if it's drying or if it's raining or what. You know, fortunately, I got you know, my suspension guy is he's from Canada and has had a lot of experience with wet weather racing, and it's got the setup pretty good for the wet track. And you know, we got the super stock bike going around the track good today, and super bike was going good too in the wet this morning. And you know, so I've learned a little bit from him and the things he does. And you know, I don't want to tell all the secrets and stuff, but yeah, you make some changes.
When you're in the rain, how do you gauge your lean angle? Are you feeling for traction the same way you feel for traction in the dry?
Yeah, but it's much less lean angle and lower speed, and you're, you know, I think, you know, for me, I guess, you know, fortunately in the wet, I'm big. I'm a kind of big guy and kind of get my knee down, you know. But then in the dry, so I'm catching wind and slowing down, I think. But I like to try to get my knee down. It's just that little third wheel out there, you know, little confidence, and then. You know, you're just feeling the tires and the slide and the grip, and like all around the carousel. It's a good corner here where you can kind of really get in there and you kind of lean over a little more and try to go more and more, and you kind of get it over there, you know, and you know you're getting the tires scrubbed really good. And a lot of other corners, they're so short and quick, you're just in there for a minute, and then it's like it's hard to really get it over, you know, unless the traction is really good. This place is tough because there's so many different, the surface changes so much. Yeah, I mean, patches and sealer and paint and stuff, and it's really tough. And but you know, we managed to get through it today without throwing it down the road, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah. Now, have you ever saved it on your knee, sticking it out there and saved a little low side?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, you know, quite often, not so much in the rain. Usually in the rain, when it goes so fast. But if you got the bike set up right and the bike kind of, you can feel the sliding and squirming around, and you know, you can kind of push it a little bit and slide it, but just depends on what kind of setup you got in the bike. If you're trying to ride a dry setup in the wet, the thing usually gets real snappy and goes fast if something happens. And when you soften it up, it makes it just a little more progressive, slower reacting to stuff like that. It helps keep the tires hooked up. So,
in the Superbike race, were you running slicks or did you do a cut slick? Because the conditions were kind of sketchy.
No, pretty much everybody was full slicks.
Yeah,
we ran the same tires we rode yesterday, and we managed to go a little quicker than we went yesterday right at the end. So, you know, our bike was totally different setup-wise as it was from yesterday. So, I think we got a little direction there. I think something that's a little bit better feel for me, and that should be able to carry on to the next round.
Well, congratulations on surviving the treacherous Rain America and getting out of here with the points lead in Superstock.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.